We've got our mojo back since you was last with us, and today it's the US Cup semi-final against San Jose. Hello everyone, I'm Dan and welcome back to Creator Club here on Reesy FC. This is part 8 and welcome along guys. Today it is, as I mentioned, the semi-final of the US Cup and we play San Jose away from home. It's going to be a tricky game. But as I mentioned, we've got our mojo back. We are in really good form. We've really turned it around form-wise since, we started to win games, didn't we, again, when you came back to us. But since then, we've won all but one MLS game. And let's show you exactly what's happened over there at the schedule. So, this is where you was with us, LA Galaxy, in the 2-1 US Cup quarter-final of victory. We then played Chicago away from home 1-3-2. We had a huge game against Atlanta United. And I say huge because they're doing very well in their conference and in the Supporters' Shield as well. Massive test for us. We beat them 2-0 at home very comfortably as well, I must add. Chivas we played, of course, we was very interested in that League Cup competition, wasn't we? It was an unexpected one. We beat Chivas 2-1, which was another fantastic performance in that game as well. It was 1-0 down, managed to turn it around. And that's something we've been doing recently as well. We've been going behind in games and managing to find a way to not lose the game, either win it or draw it. Unfortunately not the Lyon game that you can see that we played just before, but the same thing happened against Minnesota and the same thing happened against Sporting as well, away from home in the last MLS game. But yes, we played Lyon, we lost 2-0. We did weaken the side. We made 5 or 6 changes. It was certainly a much changed team. Glad is back and I'm glad to have him back, although we haven't won since he's been back in the team. There was my glad pun. It's out the way already. And yeah, we fell to Lyon and they were a good side. They were better than us on the day. We had our chances, just didn't take them. And today is San Jose in the US Cup semi-final. But firstly, let's take a look at the MLS tables, I should say. We are 4th in our conference on 46 points, miles ahead again of 8th place. Nashville, so we're 8 points. Is that 8 points? No, that's 13 points clear of 8th place Nashville. I don't know why I thought it was 8 points, but 13 points clear there. That's a fantastic achievement so far this season. 13 wins from 25 games. We've got a game in hand on Sporting above us and Dallas, who are top, but Dallas are pretty much untouchable, aren't they? 12 points clear ahead of us. And then over in the Supporters' Shield, we are 4th over there. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine it would be this good. We are going to, my aim is to finish 2nd in this Supporters' Shield because I think that gives you a kind of a better seeded in the next round of the MLS games, I think. Makes sense to anyway, so finish up as high in the league as we possibly can, and we're only 2 points off 2nd, so that is our aim. As I said, Dallas I don't think are touchable. They're too far ahead anyway, and we're running out of games for sure to catch them. But let's get into a cup game today then. US Cup against San Jose. As you can see, they are above us in the MLS standings by 2 points. It'll be a good game this. It will do well to get through. It will be a tough one, but let's go ahead. And this is the first time, this is one of the strongest teams we've actually been allowed to field because of international duties and whatnot. Justin Glad has been out forever on international duty, it feels like. But this is the side we've gone with. It's McMath, Toya, Silva, Glad, Herrera, Everton, Luiz and Pessler in midfield. Saravia is a new signing. He is a winger. I don't think you've seen him. And he's coming. He's a Brazilian 23-year-old, great inverted winger for us and great dribbling attributes. He's fast as well and good passing, good crossing. So he is someone, the vision as well is pretty decent as well. He's definitely someone that has bought. He's made a good start, I think. I mean, his ratings are around 6.75 in the league, but he's settling in and I think he's doing well. He does look a threat on the highlights anyway. Kralak in behind Rossi and Rusnak as the inside forward on the right-hand side. So, big game today. Let's have a look at the opposition instructions as well. I mean, he looks like he needs to be tightly marked already. And let's have a look at he is a good crosser of the ball. Let's stop him. Let's press him. Not such a good crosser of the ball, but is that assists? He's a good goal scorer, so we will press him as well. This guy looks like he can hit a good pass, so we will press this man as well. And what does Guaido look like? He looks like a decent player as well, so another player we're going to press. So we're going to need players to be fit and sharp and on it today. And what's this? We can only submit, the match squad must have no more than 5 foreign players, currently 7. That's annoying. An easy thing to do with that was to not select 2 of them from the bench, although it means we have only got 5 out of 7 on the bench, but it doesn't bother me One of them was Martinez, and he has been very poor for us. I'm really disappointed in him. He was obviously the guy that I've been going on about from the pre-season earlier on in the series, and looked like he was going to be a real player for us and probably challenge Rossi for a start, and he's been very poor. So it is clear to me we do need a striker in the transfer window in the summer. Here's Hadji on the ball now. I mean, we could have gone out and signed one now, but to be honest, we have a lot of hassle in registering players, so I'm not going to bother now. That's a great strike. Good save from McMeth. I'm not going to bother now because, I mean, yeah, we've been struggling to fit any new signings in. We need to get rid of a few in the off-season. And off-season, do you like that? That's American. Yeah, and get rid of a few in the off-season, and that's when we'll look to bring a striker in who can come in and make a good difference. Because Rossi's not going to go on forever. He hasn't been scoring since coming back from his injury. He scored a penalty, I believe, but other than that, he hasn't scored many at all, and he hasn't been playing too well either. Another thing we've been doing as well when going behind in games, I mentioned that we have been coming back really well in games. I've been literally chucking 2 deep lying forwards up with Rossi, and that has been helping massively, pushing the wing backs higher, and we've been playing really well and getting ourselves back into games. Unfortunately, didn't work against our Mexican opposition the other day, and they're in here 1-0 here to San Jose. That was a good goal. Poor defending there. I think Herrera's challenge, I mean, he just seemed to commit to the challenge really early. Too early, in my opinion. Let's have another look, see if I got that right. Chungworth, ball across to Guaido. Hadji, he's got him behind Herrera, and yeah, he's just committed. Well out of position there, Herrera, and it is San Jose 1, Reesy FC 0. I mean, if we lose this, it's not the end of the world. We've got ourselves a nice big gap. Why is it saying match stats again? And because it's the cup, it's not the league, is it? What an idiot. And yeah, so we're currently 1-0 down here in the semi-final. We've got a lot to improve on, in my opinion. We haven't had a positive highlight, I don't think, of on our part yet. It's been all San Jose in the highlights department. Here's Lopez on the wing. Herrera, I thought he had that. And it's at the back post. Anderson, it's cleared away by Toya. Anderson was there. Glad has got rid of it. And we're on the ropes here, to be fair. If we can go in at 2-0 at half-time, at 1-0 at half-time, I think, it will still be in with a chance of turning it around. At the minute, if it goes to 2-0, I was going to say, I think we might struggle to turn it around. So we need the half-time whistle, referee. Blow it. He has blown it. So let's lay into him a little bit, because that was poor. Not going to make any tactical adjustments just yet. We'll see how it goes. Rossi's got a 6.5. Rusnak's got a 6.5. Might be an idea to bring Nasri on. 6.4 rating for Herrera. He's been very poor today. And I might look to go chuck 3 up top quite early in this second half, to be honest. And it means that we might sacrifice and lose a second goal. But, I want to score goals. At this rate, we don't look like we are going to score. But Rusnak has dispossessed the San Jose left back, I think it was. Rusnak's in. Surely he's going to score. He's done all the hard work and he couldn't finish it. And that was really poor. It's good play, but it's really poor at the end. Did he tire? I mean, yeah, I don't know. He should have done better. He shouldn't have hit it straight at the keeper there. Kralak picks up the ball deep now. He's our other option for a striker role anyway, because he's been... I mean, he's not a natural or accomplished striker, but he did score a couple of goals, to be fair, when Rossi was out. Rossi is poor again with a 6.5 rating, but I don't think he's had the... That's a good ball. Everton knocks it down. Rusnak, I don't know why, I just paused talking there because I was waiting for that cross. And finally, Albert Rusnak has equalised for us. We've started to come on a little bit stronger now in the second half. What I was going to say is Rossi hasn't had the service at all. I don't know why, I was just waiting there. I was waiting for that cross to come in. It felt like an age to me. Rusnak finally not tucking it away with a good half volley there into the roof of the net. Now we're gone. It is still 1-1. Let's have a look. Then he's played a lot of football. Might be good to get Merrimon out wide. Luis, instead of a box-to-box then, because he is tiring, we'll put him as a ball-winning midfielder. Might make him an advanced attacking playmaker, and advanced playmaker on attack, and see if he can get up there and support. Which we'll need to get more players towards the box, I think. I know we have just equalised, but there is still goals to be scored in this game. Glad with the throw-in. And it's gone straight to Marcinkovsky. That's a handful of a name, isn't it? That is a mouthful. rather, not a handful. That doesn't make sense, Dan. Silva, Everton, back to Herrera. Glad pings one forward, looking for Rossi. He's too far. He's not going to get on the end of that. And I don't think Usain Bolt would have got on the end of that one, even with his pace. Flicked on now. Herrera pings it out. That was a lovely ball to Merrim. More luck than judgment, rather. But Rossi's through. Can he score? Rossi scored. And we are 2-1 up. We've turned the game on its head. 20 minutes to go. San Jose 1, Reesy FC 2. And that was a beautiful goal. Herrera, lovely ball there to Merrim. I'm actually going to take that back. I don't think it's more luck than judgment. I think that's more judgment than luck. And a lovely finish. We've been saying Rossi hasn't been at it since he's been back from injury, but that was certainly vintage Giuseppe Rossi. So much so, Football Manager wants to keep showing it to us, and we don't want to see that it was a tight offside. We are going to make another change, and I think I'm going to take Krejlak off, and put Samir Nasri on. Nasri can go out wide because he plays better as an inside forward, I've noticed. So he'll go out wide. Krejlak will come in the hole. And hopefully we can hold on to this. 10 minutes remaining. Still San Jose 1, Reesy FC 2. I've just realised I've still got Bessler on as an attacking advanced playmaker as well. But we'll see how it goes. Let's try and get another goal, shall we? Let's keep him going forward and trying to join the attack. Glad's ball in. Marcinkowski comes out and gathers the long throw, which he has been doing all game by the looks of it. Can we get rid of this ball? Come on, boys. Glad to Toya to Merrim. Nothing silly, boys. Just keep it. Oh, there you go. He's going for an insane crossfield pass. Nasri gathers well, but he's given the ball away. This is an opportunity now. And here comes Lopez coming forward. Lopez in the box. Lopez strikes and he's absolutely spooned it wide. I need to just have a little tweak, I think. We're going to put Toya onto defence mode. Same with Herrera as well. I don't normally tinker with this too much. He can go back to a deep lying playmaker. And he can be a defensive ball-winning midfielder, I think. This will do. Maybe Nasri as a support as well. Right, come on, boys. Hold on to it. 45 seconds left here in San Jose. And we're just going to roll it out to the centre-backs. Hopefully keep the ball. Don't mess it up. Why are you going back to the keeper there? He should have gone out to the wing-back. And now Everton on the ball. Bessler, keep hold of the ball, boys. And we're through. Toya. Merrim now on the ball, coming up the wing. Needs some support, guys. Merrim, just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. Goes back to Toya. Does very well there. Bessler, back to Merrim. Come on, boys. Oh, we've given it away, but Bessler does recover well. And he's played through Nasri, who, if he had a chance there, he's fresh Nasri. He should have gone for goal himself. And it's cleared away. Why don't we just go for the corners, boys? We're making it hard work for ourselves. And Toya sees the ball out, and it is a 2-1 victory at San Jose. That is a wonderful result, that is. And outstretched arms, we're going to say congratulations, lads. We are in the US Cup final, and that is fantastic news. And do we know? Here we go. We got New York Red Bulls in the final, and that is only 3 weeks away as well. So that'll be, obviously, will be the game we bring you back for. But that will be a superb game against New York Red Bulls for sure. Let's have a look at the semi-finals. How did they get on? They won 3-0 at Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota aren't a great side, so kind of expected to play New York Red Bulls in the final. And it should be a very good game indeed. It really should be. Let's have a look at the schedule then. So it's only in 3 games' time. So we will bring you back for the New York game. After that, there's not many MLS games, so depending on how the league is looking over the next few games, after the New York game, it may be, I might just take you through to the next stage of the MLS, but we'll see how it goes. Let's get the New York game out of the way first, the US Cup final, and hopefully we can bring our first cup to Reesy FC here in America. But guys, if you did enjoy that, please drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Make sure you hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Reesy FC. Bye bye.